Hello and welcome to Degenerate Nathan Podcast.
Hello and welcome.
I'm with Patrice.
Hi.
We worked a whole week and we are tired.
Dude, fuck that.
I'm not cut out for working
I'm not either.
any job. So I'm so glad it's at least with kids.
It's at least something we could like phone in half the
they're
time.
like half people.
And show up late to and be like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, both on the same day. It's like you can't get us if it's both of us. What are you gonna do? Replace two people at once?
You probably can. Is the quality gonna go down?
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah, no. And yeah, when we're actually doing things, we're by far the best at that job.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm better than the person that leads my classroom. Technically leads my classroom.
Yeah,
I don't even think she was ever a site director. I think I outrank her.
She does better at the other one.
Oh, the other room?
The other room, yeah.
Kindergarten's not her forte. When she left one day, I had and I was in there for probably like hour and a half because she was covering someone else. I had those kids down. They were good. I was doing it my own way.
That's right.
And then when she came back in, it was like, oh, the dynamics changed. So, we can go to Miss Marina for stuff, and she'll say yes. And like, she's kind of a pushover.
Yeah, she's a little pushover, I guess.
I did tell her about the podcast, so we can't tell her what the name of it is now. Because I didn't tell her what the name was. I just said we do a podcast.
Oh, okay. You're just great with those unnecessary truths.
Yeah,
you're like a word farter to women that.
I farted a lot today.
Oh, and actual farts?
Yeah. I crop dusted Marina a couple times, and I was like, just please think it's the kids.
Blaming kids for your farts is the best.
It wasn't like, there was no acknowledgement over it, though. Yeah. So I felt good about it, and then I was like, man, maybe she knows what a kid's fart smells like versus a adult.
She knows that she's got a palate.
She's like, Logan,
yeah,
you ate 2 applesauces, didn't you?
No, he doesn't get applesauce. He gets like ho-hos and shit.
Dude, kids
he eats straight sugar, man. It's a disaster.
Mm.
I like him though, because he's a project.
He had a better day today.
That's good. You end up liking the project kids way more than the other kids.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think there's definite room to improve.
Oh, definitely. But my favorite kid from our old joint, and pretty much except for my nieces, and she's in that ballpark.
Yeah.
She was a project at first.
Yeah. Definitely.
And we completed the project.
There you go.
It's like fucking. I don't know. I'm making like a.
You're making weird, like a safety.
A weird gesture, but it's just like. I was thinking that erecting a structure of sound childhood or something. I don't know.
She's a roof.
Yeah, she's the roof. Putting the roof on the structure.
You raised the roof.
We raise her up.
We raise you. Oh goodness! Did you just take your shoes off?
I took my shoes off. Should I put them back on?
I think you put them back on, or maybe we turn on the fan.
No, I'll put my shoes back on. You want some coleslaw that's been here for a week and a half?
We got some
stinky old coleslaw in a container, fortunately still.
It's stinky socks.
Yeah, but like we were talking about, like not like in a cage match style, but like who?
You didn't really have to put your shoes back on.
I know they're bad. I don't like it, so that's why I'm doing it.
That's okay. Good.
Yeah, it's not doing it for your sake. There.
Good.
But we're talking about like. Who kids would win or something or whatever? Which kids were better? Not like they were like fighting to the death or something.
Our old
the vast majority of them were better, but these kids are pretty solid.
These kids, there's some good ones.
But we also have to keep in mind that it's like a year and a half's worth of work into them. It's some longer for you, because you were already working there before me.
Yeah, a lot of those kids I've known for. Couple summers before that.
Yeah,
so been able to see.
So you put more, you put more time in, and I put as much energy as I'm capable of. So I'm pretty proud of that. We did a good job, and so we're doing a good job with these kids. Like us, they like us more than the rest of the. No, not to brag, but we're a pretty big deal around kids.
Yeah,
kids like us.
You know what? Kids are pretty big deals around us too.
That's right, man.
Because.
We support them.
We support kids.
We support
they're
building communities and developing the youth.
Develop the youth, make them prosper.
And
put them in the car and don't take them to foster homes.
Just make sure they don't do anything at school that leads them to taken away from the parents.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that shit.
Don't have a kid snitch on another kid.
That's like our rule.
It's like, don't fucking snitch. Don't be a snitch.
I say it all the time. I'm just like, hey, like, I don't, unless you are hurt or someone else is hurt because of what if something another kid do, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't say I don't care, but like,
I
don't need to know that, so stop telling on people. And then they're okay, and then I was like, dismiss them, and I'm like, yo, stop doing that. To the person that did something.
Like, quit that shit.
Yeah.
You don't do it in the first place, we won't have an issue, right?
Yeah, exactly. You don't get snitched on if you don't do shit.
My, over the course of the week, because, I worked 2 days last week.
Yeah.
But over the course of this week, my level of, like, I got a little bit, I got annoyed today, not so much stressed out about the thing I told
you didn't seem
about.
stressed at all.
My stress level and, like, my care, or, like, me feeling I need to care about certain aspects of this job have gone down tremendously, exponentially.
Does it feel
from
good?
Monday to Friday. It does feel good. I also kind of feel like a lazy piece of shit, but not really.
No, you're not a lazy piece of shit, man. I mean, we get to sit at the desk and like have the phone around us sometimes now, and it's just like we didn't get to do that hardly at all at the other spot.
It's not frowned upon. Brent, I will say, our supervisor, he was getting a little too. He was talking about like a time he smoked weed and saw a movie over the summer.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to be like, dude, you shouldn't, like, teachers, like, the teachers here, they're adults, too. Like, they're going to be able to pick up of, like, yeah, me and this girl, like, I haven't seen her all. And I never really do that, but, like, we, got some stuff. And I was like, dude, anyone in their fucking 90-year-old grandmother's going to be able to tell what you're talking about.
You're talking about finger banging hussies, man.
Banging bangers.
Hussies for the week.
Hussies for the weak, hoes for the poor.
Yeah, like he was just using like different letters to describe the drugs and stuff.
Yeah, and he said something in front of the kids. He was like, "Yeah, she was acting really bitchy," and I was like, "Okay, some of these kids know how to spell."
Who did you say that to?
He was talking about some like random teacher. Actually, it was the teacher that I told you that.
Oh yeah. Dang, man, that's not cool. Well, give everyone enough rope to hang themselves. I don't know, power vacuum.
Yeah.
You could be in charge.
I could.
You know?
I
wouldn't want to be in charge, but I would like yo, make Patrice in charge. It would get done.
I'd do a good job with it.
Yeah, because you got the organized mentality, and I have the ability to work with people.
Yeah.
So.
You know who doesn't have the ability to work with people?
That silent Bob.
Silent bitch.
She's not a bitch.
Okay, silent.
She could be. We don't know. She doesn't talk.
I don't know. She doesn't talk enough. I found out she's from Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like from there?
Yeah.
Or like just is Afghani?
No, she's from there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could that or Iraq, Iran.
I think it's, it could be Afghanistan. She has a book of, like, it's written in their language.
Is it a bomb construction manual?
Oh, God. She's going to how to bomb children. It's always the quiet ones.
It is always the quiet ones.
The psychos are always the quiet ones.
I bet you if we went on Ancestry.com, we could piece together some triangulation of her and
what, somebody that's not good.
Yeah, I'm holding my tongue because I didn't want to say it directly.
Oh, Patrice,
I'm kidding.
You sound primed for the pump to vote for Trump.
Prime for the pump, prompt the prime.
So why there's like kids? One thing I always find funny is when kids are like trashing like a political person. I'm like, you don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't understand anything. I was like, first off, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I have a forum because I pay for podcast storage space with my money that I earned
from this job watching your stupid ass.
Exactly. And so like I can say whatever that's ignorant shit I want.
The kids like all they
just their parents just like bitch, and so they espouse everything their parents say.
Yeah, that's the same.
They don't have real opinions. I didn't. We were the same thing.
I didn't have real opinions until I was like I don't know. Like I want to say in college. Like obviously I had some in high school, but like real worldly opinions.
Yeah.
Not until I like started to fuck my life up in college. Or was I like, man, I could see the light, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was some there's some validity to that. But yeah, I knew nothing when I was in 6th grade.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You should just enjoy being a kid.
Yeah.
It's a heavy burden to have like anxiety or like opinions about the world or anything.
By the way, anxiety math kid,
Yeah.
really fucking annoying.
Yeah, he's the worst.
I don't like him. He's a little pussy bitch.
He's a total pussy. Not because he cried about the duck story. I think that's nice. Like, that's cool.
No, that's being a pussy.
You think that's being a pussy? You probably held your feelings in, and now you don't have any.
I didn't. I'd just be like, yeah, that's sad. Yeah, maybe it makes me want to cry a little bit, but am I going to cry in front of all these other people? No. You want to know why?
He's just crying in front of little kids.
Because it's going to make me look like a pussy. Oh, in frying... Okay. Was he crying in front of kids that were younger than him?
Yeah.
Way to make yourself look like more of a pussy.
Yeah, they're all young. He's like the oldest one in that class.
And they're like, why are you crying?
I don't think he should be in that class.
No,
in that room. It's like he's third grade and those other kids are all second or younger.
No, wasn't he in about the older room?
No. Well, he was at some point, I think, but he's in with Boss Man.
They probably just went off BMI and were like, yeah, he's
BMI. Yeah, he's kind of a total pussy, actually.
Yeah,
but and I'd like to reiterate that this kid cried about a duck dying, or maybe the duck didn't even die in the story. Probably didn't. No. Whatever happened to the duck, it set him off.
Got maimed.
Got maimed and tortured. His feathers plucked out, and he started crying for quite a while, and it was hard to calm down, I guess. But that to me doesn't make him a pussy. That is almost an argument against him being a pussy because he's just like giving into like strong emotions. That's what he feels, which is arguably the most manly thing you can do. Arguably, if you don't get upset if someone calls you a pussy, you're like, all right, well, I have fucking emotions, and I'm in touch with them.
But you know he would get upset if someone called him a
exactly.
pussy.
But I'm gonna slay puss when I get older, and you're gonna struggle.
No, he's not. He's gonna play fucking tuba in the band. And
dude, tuba players get box. Tuba players get box.
They might, but band box.
That's true. There were some cute girls in band in the school I went to.
There was like one in high school, and she played flute. Of course, the hot ones always play flute.
Yeah.
You don't see like, oh man, you see Trish? Yeah, man.
It's Trish. There was a Trish in our fucking band.
Dude, she plays oboe so fucking well. I heard she got moved up to second chair. Oh man, that makes me so hard.
Yeah, their achievements are like really set us off, right?
It's like, oh, that C note.
Yeah. Oh gosh, she could fucking play that oboe, that alto sax.
Ooh, tenor.
Oh god, I'm gonna comb all over her instruments.
I bet girls have used flutes as
You use everything, man.
Water bottles.
I cybered with a girl once years ago that said she used her hairbrush. Not the bristle end, but that's what I was thinking. Did I make this bitch use the bristles?
Oh, she likes the pain.
She likes the pain.
She's a masochist.
She's a total masochist, which is nice. You're obviously a masochist if you're coming to me for feelings or
be like,
stimulation.
What do you want me to do?
Okay.
Fucking hurt yourself. I don't know. How badly?
Yeah. Put the electrical cord around your
neck.
And I'll give you a bunch of hickeys too.
And then I'll throw you in the pool and plug it in.
And you'll survive and come back for more. And I'll become more emotionally distant as time goes by.
As time goes by, you might become a paraplegic. Get into college and fail out because you're a paraplegic. And you couldn't make friends.
You couldn't make it to office hours because your wheelchair is too slow.
And then you sued the university for no wheelchair ramps.
No access, and then you got super rich.
And then you won your settlement and you flushed it away because you're a paraplegic and your drugs are here to stay.
And you're using cocaine even though you're a hunchback and you're leaning over and you get it all on your nose.
And you're like,
and your mouth.
And that's how you OD'd because no one was there to pull you out of your chair. And that's when it ends and you
You know they can't OD on heroin as easily.
Paraplegics?
Because they're on wheelchairs, and so they're sitting up. They can't, you know the thing where they roll over on themselves? On their back? They're not on their back. So it's cool.
Like, just push her up.
Push her.
So what have we learned today, Patrice?
We have learned that kids are pussies.
Kids are pussies.
And if you're a paraplegic, you can be a heroin addict and not OD.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Tuba Players Get Box.
Tuba Players Get Box. That is most likely other tuba players' boxes.
Yeah, they're just fucking boxing on box.
Oh yeah, where'd you get yours? Tuba Emporium? Oh, I got mine at Tuba's R Us.
Tubas are Us. What if there were two competing tuba places in the same town? It's a tuba town.
It's a tuba town. They go all around, do some
farted.
I'm a
Did you
tuba.
just fart?
I did.
The Tuba Players Get fucking. Oh god, I gotta eat his fart. Oh,